Happy Friday, man. STD Friday, baby. We made it. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it around here to STD Friday. You done live to see a whole nother day and a whole nother good week to where now you can finally live your best doggone life. You get to do exactly what you want to do out here today. I'm just trying to tell you something that will help with your stress levels and stuff. Things that'll make you feel like I am in control of my life stuff, you know. So it is a good thing for you to actually live the way that you want to live. We got a baby out here. Oh, we got a alleged killer out here trying to run from us, trying to get away from law enforcement. Shout out to our Lighter Hugh sisters out here in these streets who gonna run away whenever they get a doggone chance. Shout out to Jermaine for the $2 cash app. Say happy SCD Friday the 13th. It is. Is y'all scared? Is y'all scared? Do y'all think Jason gonna come out? Listen. If you was at Crystal Lake, please. What the hell wrong with my shirt? I'm soliciting. Be careful. Be careful. Listen, if you was at Crystal Lake, either stay in or get out right now while the sun is out. Do all this right here while the sun is out. Do not wait till later on. Please. Because Jason might come up out the water or something and knock you off. And you possibly have not, or you probably have not paid your doggone life insurance, and it wouldn't be a good thing like for your family, because then we're gonna have to beg people and go to GoFundMe to go on and bury you around here on Friday the 13th. You say Jason is ready for STD Friday. Jason probably trying to smash something here. The 281 Houston, Texas is in the building. What it do? Say the 817. Funky Town, Texas is here for SCD Friday 5. Say, all right, hit that thumbs up, y'all. Come on. Now help play out. You say the 505 on post up in here on say happy SCD Friday. Appreciate that right there. Now, do I want to do this right here? Nope. I want to click no thanks right there. Now, we don't know if YouTube is sending out notifications, but I guess we just got to lay around for it and see what the numbers do. California's in the building. What's happening? Salute Willie. Detroit is up in the house. What it do? Dade County's up in this thing. Salute Detroit here for that 500 with them thumbs up. That's what's up. Happy STD Friday the 13th. Damn it, it's raining. Is the water wet outside right now? Be careful. Take your umbrellas. Say, bam. We did that right there. I got that. Michigan is in the building. What it do? Seattle, the 286 is checking on in. Say happy STD Friday. Pastor, he said we go raw every night round here. Go ahead and get it on in. Do not be afraid of yourself. And I do understand. Because a lot of people really be caring about STDs and stuff. And like, a lot of y'all who is like really, let's say OCD about protection or something. I guess we can use the term OCD about protection. You all will be by yourself and still use contraceptives. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, because you never know. You can infect yourself. Now that I think about it, a lot of us get sick because of ourselves. A lot of us get colds, flus, C19s and stuff like that right there. Asthma, well, kind of, sort of. We get sick by ourselves. We cause our own sicknesses. You say them dirty fingernails. No. I was trying to see was my fingernails dirty because it just looked a little dark. But no, it ain't nothing. Hell, fingernails makes us sick with the bacteria and all that fly stuff right there. Shout out to Anna Zet for the $5 cash app. I appreciate you around here. Show enough do. Listen, our brothers and sisters who is out there still fighting, still going through a little something. The people in the great United States. The great United States is what is the thing called? It has been said that them people over there saying that they're gonna do something to our Israel brothers and sisters over here in the great United States of America. I think they call it a jihad or something like that, to where they is saying that they are going to, well, yeah, a day of violence. It's going to be like a day of violence or something, and people is prepping in the great United States of America. They telling people, watch your children, be careful. All law enforcement across the country has been notified about this day, that there's something that's supposed to be happening to our Jewish brothers and sisters. Now, I got a problem with that right now. Let me tell you why I got a problem with that right now. For one, y'all trying to do something in the great United States of America. Oh no, y'all trying to bring us to war out here in these streets. Don't do that right there. Hell, y'all already done knocked off a lot of Americans that's over there. Now you can't come over. Listen. People can't come to your house and whoop you. You know what I'm saying? Like people can come outside and do stuff to you, but people can't come inside your house and do something to you, and you don't do something to them. You know, I'm just saying. So a lot of schools across the country have been notified also to be aware of any potential threat and or harm that may come to our Jewish brothers and sisters. And I just want you all. Hell, I got video about that right there. I sure enough do. I was wondering why I was looking at that right there. I got video, and I guessing that's out of Houston, if I'm not mistaken. It's out of Houston. Let's go ahead on and try to find this right here to see what they're talking about. We got to be careful. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, E, F, G, H. Got to go to the H's. Because I do believe, I think that's Houston. Houston, bam, 4-5. I think I got it. Yes. So listen. This does not only affect our Jewish brothers and sisters if somebody is planning attacks and things of that nature in the great United States of America. You better watch your 12, your 3, 6, and your 9 at all times out here in these streets. We don't know what's going to come. But the one thing that we do know is it has been said that there is going to be attacks on our Jewish brothers and sisters. I'm just saying. Shout out to Nathan for the $5 cash out. Say STD and Freaky Friday. I appreciate that right there. Show enough do. Carolina's in the building. What's happening? Man. Y'all. Oh, bam. Give yourselves a pat on the back because you did make it over 100 thumbs up before 12. Thank you. Shout out to I Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $10 cash app. Say have a wonderful show. Hey family, I hope that you're doing better today, Shirley. I hope that you is. Y'all keep your prayers up for Shirley out here. Show enough. Oh, we care. We care about our people. We care about what's going on inside. Damn it, with us. Yeah. Straighten y'all out here. Hey man, I'm feeling like a baby who out there on that crack. She lost everything. She lost her weight, her teeth, and every doggone thing, but she's still trying to get it together. She's still trying to be cute. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fix myself up. I got too much hair on this side, not enough hair on this side. Damn it, it's Friday. That's okay. I'm just going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. Let's go ahead on and see what's being said. Out here dealing with in Houston, they're trying to beef up security. Here we go.
Now to a warning to the Jewish community to stay vigilant as they prepare to head to synagogue tomorrow.
Every major city police agency in America is on alert as the war between Israel and Hamas intensifies. That includes HPD and the FBI. Matt Doherty is at the Jewish Community Center in Meyerland tonight, one of the places adding more security starting tomorrow. Matt?
Yeah, the JCC says it does not have any information on any legitimate threat. However, it will be boosting its security. Tomorrow, they'll be adding additional armed security guards just as a precaution.
In an email to community members tonight, the JCC CEO writes, quote, "We have been made aware of propaganda circulating on the internet and social media that calls for the targeting of the Jewish community with violence on Friday, October 13th, 2023.
That's today. Watch your backs.
In response, armed security will be on duty inside and outside of the center starting tomorrow. Tonight at a church in southwest Houston near Hobby Airport.
And we're going to move him to a safe place before someone else will put a hand on him.
A woman shares the story of how her brother was killed in Israel on Sunday by a Hamas terrorist while he was helping gather bodies of dead civilians in the streets.
My brother ran to the other direction. My cousin said that after a few minutes he heard 5 gunshots and that was the end.
I say terrorism comes in many ways. One way is what they did on Saturday. The other thing is keeping all of us all around the globe in fear. This is terrorism.
We asked the Israeli Consul General to the southwest if she had any concerns about tomorrow after a former Hamas leader called for a day of rage.
Jewish communities and different communities around the world are taking it seriously, are doing taking the necessary precautions.
Earlier today, the Council on American Islamic Relations Houston chapter criticized what it's calling a one-sided portrayal of the situation in Gaza. They fear for those in Gaza and ask that others demonstrate on their behalf.
We call on those who support human rights and liberty to join local actions here in Houston and surrounding areas supporting the Palestinian call for freedom.
The FBI's Houston field office released this statement today, which reads in part, quote, "The FBI is aware of open source reports about calls for global action on Friday, October the 13th that may lead to demonstrations in communities throughout the United States. The FBI Houston field office is working closely with our law enforcement partners to share information and identify and disrupt any threats that may emerge."
You say it sounds like propaganda. Well, if it's propaganda or not, remember, let's watch our 12-36 and our 9s at all time, because like I be trying to tell people, even on the internet, when people make threats to you, you may not want to take them serious, but we need to go ahead on and take them serious. Take all threats serious. Now we know all threats don't fall through. We get that right there, but let's take all threats serious now. We never know.
Now, CARE tells us they've been getting reports from college students who say that they've been bullied for demonstrating in support of some of those Palestinian civilians. They are encouraging everyone who wants to protest or demonstrate to do so peacefully. Lynn?
All right, Matt, thank you. And tonight, Israel is vowing to keep blocking food, fuel, and medicine from entering the Gaza Strip. That is until Hamas militants release the 150 hostages that have been taken kidnapped.
So Israel is cutting off supplies to Hamas until their peoples is being released. I can understand that. I can. Damn it, we ain't finna give y'all no water, nothing like that right now until we get our people back. Now that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a real good strategy if they are the ones who supply everything that they doggone need. Which they also got to tell you something else though. If they supply everything, come on, Willie. Work it out, Willie. If somebody supplies everything that you need and they may cut you off whenever they get ready, they may cut some things short. It's kind of like we try to tell females to not put themselves in a position to where now you is dependent on the government. Anybody will tell you you should not be codependent on the government, because they can always cut your money off, and now what? So is that what was going on? Is that why these people so mad? Maybe they've been cutting off a little something? I have no idea. I'm speculating.
Tonight, more than 1,500 people are dead in Palestinian-controlled Gaza after days of airstrikes from Israel destroyed hundreds of buildings. The death toll expected to rise as the Israeli military now preparing for a possible ground invasion into Gaza. The war leading to a humanitarian crisis for 2.3 million civilians in Gaza who are running out of food and water. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken says the U.S. stands behind Israel's retaliation to Hamas's brutal attack.
The United States is one of more than 30 countries where family members, friends, entire communities are being forced to go through this wrenching experience because of Hamas's disdain.
You said the people of Gaza had nothing to do with 2 million people living in a place the size of Philly. Oh, Jesus.
For human life and basic human dignity.
The White House says at least 27 Americans have been killed. Another 14 are unaccounted for. The U.S. plans to arrange evacuation flights for Americans stuck in Israel starting tomorrow.
And as we be knowing, when people overseas do something to Americans, that involves us. You do something to us, we trying to find, damn it, that's a reason for us to do something to you. Which is understood. It is really, really understood. But when we don't have all the information, we just got to take people's word for stuff, and it just is what it is. But anyway, it's Friday the 13th. Watch your back. I'm trying to tell you something. Watch your doggone back. You're sitting around here eating chips and shit, thinking that it's sweet. You're thinking that it's sweet because, oh, that has nothing to do with us. I get it. I understand. It has nothing to do with you Americans who is not Jewish and or Palestinians. Yeah. But you can get caught up in the crossfire, though. You can get caught right on up in the crossfire. Be careful out here. I'm just trying to help. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much of you. Now I just had this doggone thing up. Yeah, because I just played the video the same way that I just had it up. Don't worry. We got a little quickie. We got two beautiful babies out here. Two beauties. Oh, man. Hold on. Let me get it for you. Shout out to them thumbs up. I appreciate y'all with the thumbs up. We need more and more so we can do something to the algorithm. Now we got two women. Who is charged for having something to do with a yard sale. When the dog you sisters really have something to do with a yard sale and something.
Women are charged in connection to a fight at a South Bend yard sale that went viral.
When did we start pulling up at yard sales and fighting people?
Two women are charged in connection to a fight at a South Bend yard sale that went viral. Back on September 1st, a woman reported an assault to police, and a Facebook video showed the whole scenario as the women were confronted by the victims for trying to steal from the sale before physically attacking them.
You mean to tell me a 23 and a 28-year-old trying to steal at a yard sale? Oh my God, you all have lost your way. I am so sorry. Listen, I can understand the big stores, the big chain stores and stuff like that, the big Targets and the Walmart, stuff like that. I get it. The Louis Vuitton stores, the Gucci and stuff like that. But now y'all is messing with the people on the ground level. I'm gonna need y'all to really get your monkey managements together. Why y'all around there messing with people at the yard sale?
The two were identified.
Streets gotta eat though. Facts.
As 23-year-old Shakima Smith and 28-year-old Kanijah Taylor, both of South Bend. Smith is scheduled to appear in court on October 26th, and Taylor is set to appear in court on November 1st.
Y'all trying to steal, and then y'all get into an altercation and start fighting, and then people was able to recognize you and alert law enforcement, and now y'all done got arrested. Shot that baby out, I think, on the left. We're going to go with Miss Smith, the 23-year-old, for having her reel. Damn it. I think Taylor got her reel, too. That's what's up. You say, Willie, don't forget to shout out the nappy. Yeah, right. Shout out baby out for having them reels. Out there all cute and stuff like that at the doggone. Do y'all know that y'all could have got peed in and made whatever y'all was trying to steal? It's real simple. Here, you could have borrowed that money. You could have borrowed the amount of money that y'all was going to steal a product from your little cousin or something like that right there. You all did not have to get into the altercation, but then again, hell, you had to get into an altercation. That's the way that it was supposed to go. I guess. Listen, we talk about domestic love around here in these streets. Oh, we talk about domestic love situation. Oh, man, I saw this one right here, and I was like, no, I don't believe it. I was playing with myself because I really do believe it. When I be talking about this type of stuff, I just be trying to show y'all and try to prove to y'all that I know domestic love relationships and the links we is willing to go through to show somebody that we really be loving them out here. We really be loving one another. We got a pro cyclist killer, allegedly. A suspect. Kaitlin, I think that's Kaitlin or Katina. Kaitlin Armstrong tries to escape the police again. Again means that have escaped the police once before. We have a love triangle type situation out here. The woman who spent 43 days on the run, IAM, I don't know why they did that. On the run, I think it's supposed to be on the run after allegedly killing professional cyclist Anna Maria Wilson. I don't look like Maria, but we'll deal with it. In a jealous rage, tried to make yet another daring escape from her Texas jail on Wednesday. Now she's 34 years old. She had just finished up with a doctor's appointment and was able to led by 2 correction officers back to the transport vehicle when she ran. That's what they saying. So she supposedly knocked off her boyfriend, side piece. The suspected killer ran more than a block into a residential area before the officers was able to recapture her. That baby was like, what is that? What is that movie? U.S. Marshals or something like that right there. Let me show y'all that beautiful. Look. Look at her in her outfit that kind of don't match. It don't match, but this is what they put in. It don't match, this is what they put her in. Now, this is her court shot, right? She kind of looked like a little fella, but this is all woman. Oh, shout this baby out for having her real. That's what's up. Scrolling on down. Now, this is her. Oh, she looks so joyful and playful and stuff. She's cycling, keeping her health up. A lot of us, we need to start cycling and stuff to keep our health up. Say, well, is she a coward? Well, not for allegedly doing the killing. She was just showing her love. But running now. Now, running, it might fall under coward. Look at that beautiful baby. Look at that beautiful baby right there. Now you wouldn't be able to know. Hold on. Armstrong heavenly altered her face during her time on the run, and why they spell run IAM, have no idea. She was on the run in Costa Rica. Yeah. She was hunted down by the U.S. Marshals after 43 days in a Costa Rican hotel where she was caught with 2 passports and about $6,350 receipt of cosmetic surgery. That baby knocked off somebody, allegedly, went down to Costa Rica, 2 passports, and that baby got them receipts. That baby done got some work done. Because look at this beautiful baby here. And let's go back. Like a little boy right there. She like a little grown little boy right there. Trying to transition to something, huh? Don't worry about it. We got video. Boy, we got video out here in these doggone street. Say, Willie, is the bike okay? You know what I'm saying? We got to ask questions like this right here. Hey, man, I got the video. and they titled the video, She Just Took Off. Yeah, that baby gonna run. That baby gonna run. Let me make sure I got it right. Hold on. She. Damn it. And this what I be saying, like I be having stuff and stuff don't be having me. It's not where it's supposed to be, but it's like a 4-minute thing. I think I got it. Bam, I got it. Don't need much worry about it. Production is a little slow today, but it is Friday, baby. It is Friday. Bam. You say I catch y'all on Rumble. You say got a call that you got to take. Yeah. Please, y'all go to Rumble at 1 o'clock. We got a decent show for you on Rumble. I promise you. When I show it to you, boy, y'all gonna be like, come on now. We need daddies. That's what's up. Here we go.
Remember the woman suspected of killing her pro cyclist boyfriend's lover, part of the sort of bizarre love triangle?
Her boyfriend's side piece. Yeah.
She then fled the country, was arrested at a hostel on the beach in Costa Rica. Her name is Kaitlin Armstrong. And after being charged with murder and shortly before her trial, scheduled for later this month. She was just caught on camera trying to escape from jail. It's hard to believe. This is her in a seemingly cliche black and white striped prisoner jumpsuit.
Run, Caitlin.
Actually trying to escape from 2 corrections officers.
Run, Caitlin.
One of whom falls after they were walking her back to a transport vehicle following a doctor's visit. Went down yesterday in suburban Austin. Armstrong was on the run for 10 minutes before she was apprehended. She stands accused of the May 2022 murder of professional cyclist Mariah Mo Wilson, shooting her in a fit of jealous rage after having found out that Wilson was having an affair with Armstrong's boyfriend, Colin Strickland, also a pro cyclist. Police interviewed Armstrong after her car was spotted on surveillance camera outside Wilson's home shortly before the murder, but she wasn't initially charged. A short time after she was interviewed about the murder, she fled the country using her sister's passport.
So she used her sister's passport to get out the country. That was a smart move. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash shop. Say, hey, chat, say late, but I'm here. Happy STD Friday. Love you, Willie. Love you back. I appreciate that right there.
She's no stranger to running. After 43 days in the run, Armstrong was apprehended by U.S. Marshals in Costa Rica, where she was reportedly looking for work as a yoga instructor. She apparently already...
Say, was he married? He said that's the only time that you can use the term affair.
She got plastic surgery on her nose and dyed and cut her hair. This time, there wasn't much she could have done to disguise herself when she was spotted in Austin wearing this black and white striped jumpsuit.
You say a meat is a terrible thing to weigh.
Armstrong has pled not guilty to murdering Wilson. Joining us now is Alan Bennett. He's a former Travis County prosecutor, which is the county...
Now, you have to think about this right here. All of the work, all the plastic surgery that she had, and she was still able to be found. So your plastic surgery don't change nothing, baby.
Where Caitlyn Armstrong tried to escape. Thanks very much for joining us. Appreciate it.
You say you can't cheat on your girlfriend. We just hunching. We ain't got no papers.
So the people who are in jail there actually have to wear, they wear the black and white, like almost Halloween costume-looking prisons outfits?
Yes, sir, they do. Absolutely. It's sometimes black and white on both top and bottom, other times a bright orange color.
Now, exactly how did this go down? She's coming out of a medical appointment?
My understanding is she was leaving a medical appointment, being accompanied by a couple of transportation officers with our Travis County Sheriff's Department. She's not.
Now, this is what we're going to have to do as officers to my law enforcement brothers and sisters. We got to get better fitted. We got to get our lives together. Because she really wasn't running hard. She was jogging. We falling and shit. We out of breath and everything. Somebody gonna get fired.
Shackled, obviously.
Yeah.
Does not have leg irons on, but is handcuffed. And I'm assuming as soon as she got a free moment, she took off.
And was actually gone for 10 minutes, which is sort of astonishing. I mean, look, this isn't funny, but it had to be an interesting moment for the person who witnessed it from their car. Look at the similarity between the footage of Armstrong and the prison escape scene and the Coen brothers. Oh, brother, where art thou? You don't really see this very often. And then you put on the fact that this is also a high-profile case with a high-profile defendant. Doesn't seem her chance of escaping was particularly high.
No, you usually see that kind of thing in a cartoon, maybe, especially like where she's scrambling her legs trying to get over the fence. TCSO, Travis County Sheriff's Office, though, has maintained that they never lost sight of this woman. It was simply a matter of time until they got back up with her.
Are they going to be able to use this now in her trial for the murder?
I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to do. You say, Willie, see you later. Wait. What do you see last night? One officer was killed and another injured in Philly last night. So I sent it to you. Yes, I did. I saw.
The state will attempt to introduce this during the guilt innocence phase, I'm sure, under what here in Texas we refer to as a consciousness of guilt or evidence of guilt or evidence from which a jury may infer guilt. Defense, needless to say, will try to keep that out as being irrelevant and immaterial. They will also object under our laws that any probative value that this video has is substantially outweighed by the prejudicial effect it will have on the jury.
All that shit. Listen, You're doing too much. I got another one. Don't even worry about it. A short one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is the one right here. Hold up. What would you do to get free? Now, a lot of people will say that if you run, then you is guilty. A lot of times that is true. A lot of times that's actually true, but not all the time,
We're talking about Kaitlin Armstrong, who authorities say murdered cyclist Mariah Wilson in May of last year because of romantic jealousy.
Now, senior reporter Tony Polhetsky is here with us tonight. Tony, what happened and exactly how did Armstrong get away?
Yeah.
Hey, Ashley, it was around 8 this morning when deputies from the Travis County Jail took Kaitlin Armstrong to a medical appointment in South Austin. Officials say it was after the appointment, on her way back to the patrol car, that they say Armstrong broke free from those deputies and bolted.
I gotta ask you something though. I thought that the jails be having like nurses and doctors and stuff like that right there at the facility. Why you got to take her somewhere else?
Happening in this area near South First Street and Ben White. The same deputies took Armstrong back into custody just minutes later, about a block away in a nearby neighborhood. Sheriff spokeswoman Kristen Dark said deputies never lost sight of Armstrong. Austin police also responded and helped detain her. She was then taken to the hospital for minor injuries. Armstrong fled to Costa Rica days after the shooting death of Mariah Wilson at a home in East Austin back in May. Wilson was in Austin to compete in a gravel cycling race. According to police, Armstrong stalked and killed Wilson out of jealousy of the relationship.
She stalked and killed that baby. She hunted her down. So a player didn't have all his ducks in the row because he obviously let his girlfriend or her find out that he had somebody else.
Armstrong's boyfriend had with Wilson. Armstrong has been in the Travis County Jail since her capture in Costa Rica. That was in June 2022, with a bond set at $3.5 million. Jury selection in her trial is set to start October 30th. Now, it's unclear whether today's escape will have any impact on the trial or whether deputies and prosecutors will consider additional charges against her.
If they don't consider additional charges against somebody who tried to escape custody, some will really be wrong with our system. Babies, listen, if y'all gonna knock off the side piece, y'all gonna have to do something better than trying to get the cosmetic surgery. And a lot of times getting your cosmetic surgery outside the country, it really don't benefit y'all like that right now. As we learned with the BBLs, you know what I'm saying? It's not really working for y'all. Not really working for y'all. Let me take you down to that the Dade County real quick. Look here. You better watch your mouth out here in these streets. And listen, we all go out, we try to have a good night, we may go out to eat, we may go out to dinner, do things like this right here, and you know, sometimes we can be nice in our speech, and then even while being nice in our speech, other people take it as a threat or a why is you talking to me type thing, you know, and pop off on you real quick. Let me show y'all something real quick. Caught on camera though.
There's been a break in the case after a man was seen being brutally beaten inside a movie theater. Deputies now making an arrest. The victim says he was attacked when he tried to sit in an assigned seat that he had reserved and paid for. Local 10's Ian Margol is live in Fort Lauderdale to tell us more about the man in custody. Ian.
Nicole, that incident happened back on July 10th, and that man who is in custody is facing a serious charge.
Okay, Mr. Thornton, you're charged with aggravated battery causing bodily harm or disablement.
Months after a brutal movie theater beatdown in Pompano Beach, police have finally made an arrest.
Nobody deserves to be treated this way, never mind for movie theater seats.
The incident happened back on July 10th. The victim, a 63-year-old man who asked us to protect his identity, says he and his wife bought tickets to a movie, but when they walked in, a man and a woman were sitting in their assigned seats.
I never know that. I did not know that the movie theaters is now selling you tickets with assigned seats.
They asked the couple to move, but instead, they say, the man jumped up and started attacking him.
I don't know what his issues are. I don't know, if He obviously has some kind of anger issues with the world.
He was going after my husband like a maniac, and I screamed to the public like, please help me. And I screamed at him, stop beating him.
Bystanders stepped in and the man and woman took off, leaving the victim with significant injuries.
Damn, you say that they've been doing that for 4 years. Oh, wow. I have not been to a movie theater in over 20 years, so I don't know what the hell going on in the building.
Then, after months of investigating, an anonymous tip led detectives to 27-year-old Jesse Montez Thornton II.
Jesse II.
Who was taken into custody and is now charged with aggravated battery.
Whenever
Oh, and it's different prices for different seat locations?
we go and ask the public for information, you never know. It may be the smallest of details, but that may be the piece that investigators need in order for them to close the case.
The movie was damn near empty. She said, why they tripping off them seats? Damn shame. Hell, they should have sat next to them, you know. Now, player, see, now you was incarcerated. And your little la-la behind you, she getting peed in by somebody else. Yeah. This is what happens when we decide to choose violence. That's going to get us incarcerated out here in these streets. That's a problem. But keep doing what you're doing. I really ain't tripping on you. Just remember, when you're going around there, you leaving her to the streets. Bam. Moving right along. I ain't going to eat much hold. Y'all out here acting the ass about some damn seats. Or was it about the seats, or was it just about the principality? Was his principles out here? Did he talk to a player too hard? You know what I'm saying? Did he say something out of line because he was with Hitler, you know, and he had to stand up and be a man? Honey, make them get out of our seats. That's probably what the wife had done said. Make them get up out of our seats. We paid for those seats. And he done got whooped, playing, talking, following his little la-la's understanding, and he got whooped out here. And now he in the news. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Y'all, I got the, damn it, no, we're gonna do that right there over at Rumble. But bam, we got a woman. But it's not about the woman, but we still do got a woman. I think it's this one. I got it. Let's go here. We have a woman who claims that a pastor who did something to her peoples who had done stole like what it is, like $50,000? A pastor is accused of stealing money from somebody and also PPP loaning out here in these streets, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go.
Tonight, Fox 13 is digging deeper into the 10 local people, including 7 pastors, all indicted recently for stealing COVID relief money.
Y'all ain't gonna go to heaven if you ain't get a lower 10%.
We've learned one of those pastors has been in trouble before, and that this new case may make things even worse.
Fox 13's Your Money investigator Kay Berry has been working today to track him down.
That was one of the mistakes that he made, was letting me find out about it. Because I don't play when it comes to elderly people.
Especially your mother-in-law.
And especially my mother-in-law.
Our cameras were rolling as the family of Clevie Williams explained why they accused Pastor Frederick G. Smith of identity theft. The victim is Williams' mother-in-law. According to this affidavit, Pastor Smith asked for the elderly woman's Social Security card, driver's license, and MLGW bill back in 2015. Investigators say he charged more than $50,000 of credit card debt in her name. Smith took a deal in that case last year, putting him on diversion for 5 years until 2026. That would clear his record if he completed it, but he was recently among the 10 people indicted for stealing your tax dollars. Investigators say
she said it, your tax dollars.
Smith submitted fraudulent PPP loan applications to get $150,000. I tried.
Is it us? Do it just be dog you folk that didn't know how to go about filling out the PPP loans or something?
To ask him about it today, where he advertised a fall break camp for kids. "We're looking for Pastor Smith," but no one answered the door. His lawyer also did not return a request for comment. Clevie Williams' family wants justice.
I wasn't surprised when I heard about it this morning. You know, we have to always remember what's done in the dark, it will come to the light.
Come to the light, but not always, because a lot of us, we do not know what people is doing behind closed doors, and that's considered in the dark. But go ahead.
And if we would just let the Lord handle everything, because dealing with Frederick Smith, this is God's business, you know.
Okay.
It's just no end to, you know, what he does.
So what about the tens of thousands of dollars charged in Ms. Williams' name? Still ahead, I asked the family whether they were able to get that debt removed from her account. Following your money, Kate Beery, Fox 13 News.
Follow the money. Listen, I think elderly folk, to all our elderly people, when y'all is in your churches and these folks is asking y'all for personal things, don't trust your pastor. I didn't want to tell y'all this right here. Do not trust people, man. Listen, let somebody younger than you deal with finances when it comes down to you dealing with people of in your religion. A lot of them is not on the up and up. Let's just keep it 100. A lot of them is not on the up and up, and they'll try you. I have no idea why she would give a pastor her water bill too. Huh? Wait, what do you need a bill for? And I'm pretty sure, hell, she probably asked him and he explained. And it sounded good, and she was just like, here, you don't ever. There's no reason, babies. There's no reason. Notice, a lot of the females who get scammed on in the church, well, a lot of people who get scammed on in church is females. It's rare that you see males, huh? I'm just trying to help. Moving right along. I'm just trying to help some. Why do so many women get scammed in church? Something not right. Something is not right. We got to go to Broward County real quick. Florida, my state, stand your ground state. Bust up at you, go home state. Please don't run up. We in Fifth Our Life state. It's a sad day. It's a real sad day. That's 228. Bam. Got it. Slide that. Whoo, we got more than a dozen Broward PPP loan people arrested. 17 arrested. This is law enforcement, if I'm not mistaken.
Sheriff Gregory Toney, after 17 deputies have been arrested and charged with fraud. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live with this developing story. Roy.
Nicole, and we have learned that nearly 100 BSO employees did apply for the PPP loans. And of the 100, 17 of them are now facing federal charges. Well, as you mentioned today, we did get a chance to speak with Broward Sheriff Gregory Toney about these allegations, and he says if his employees were involved in this type of criminal activity, they do not deserve to be working in the law enforcement profession. Did you believe you were receiving these loans legitimately? 17 members of the Broward Sheriff's Office, which include both BSO deputies and detention deputies, released from the federal courthouse in Fort Lauderdale after being indicted on charges that include wire fraud after federal investigators said they fraudulently applied for and received funds from the Paycheck Protection Program, or PPP loans.
Why is all these people dark in you? Why all them, listen, 17 indicted, upwards to 100 did PPP loans. Why the sheriffs doing PPP loans? And ain't nobody got no businesses?
Bonds were set. They're being released. Nobody, as far as I know, is being detained. And we'll take it from there. We'll be back in court.
Attorney Brian Silber represents 3 of the defendants, some of whom have either been suspended or placed on leave pending the outcome of the investigation.
I can't comment on the nature of the case.
While the charging documents do not allege that any of the defendants committed the charged offenses in the course of their official duties, this does not in any way diminish the seriousness of what the defendants are alleged to have done here.
Them loan apps was too easy to fill out and get that paper.
Sheriff Gregory Toney said he first learned of the crimes in November of 2021, prompting him to investigate all 5,500 of his employees, including himself and other top brass. Of the 17 indicted, 7 BSO deputies and 1 sergeant in law enforcement.
We got one little lighter here.
And 8 detention deputies and 1 sergeant in corrections.
I hate to see that, knowing some of the individuals and seeing the names on that list that's being indicted, some of them were good officers. But you're only as good as the last act and conduct that you execute.
Facts.
We learned the defendants involved received tens of thousands of dollars, and while the investigation has proved that some of whom were investigated did have legitimate businesses, at the very least, the 17 now facing federal charges allegedly did not.
Oh, we got another lighter here. Listen. They said some of them, they did have legitimate businesses. So that was a good thing. So why is the ones who had legitimate businesses being indicted, though?
Investigation has proved that some of whom were investigated did have legitimate businesses. At the very least, the 17 now facing federal charges allegedly did not.
Oh, I thought that was a boy. That's not a boy. Say, Willie, your people been doing bad all week. I'm trying to tell you, fella, it must be something in that thing that they told us that we need to get to go on and live. We call it the jab.
Investigation has proved that some of whom were investigated did have legitimate businesses. At the very least, the 17...
Is that a fella? Or is that a her? Stud Sisters in the pink had a mean boy walk. Bam! Look at this one right here in the green, baby.
Now facing...
Is that a her? Or is that a him? Is that a feminist? I have no idea. She say that's a person, that's a girl, boy. Okay. Say no, that's a woman. Her hair's in the bun. Say that's a stud. That's a shim. Okay. Bam.
Federal charges allegedly.
Baby, strong. Baby, like she do something to you out there, boy, when she got the uniform on, though. Let's go back to the pink. It was the one that was in the pink. Got a strong little walk
Received
on
tens of thousands of dollars, and while the investigation has proved that some of whom were investigated did have legitimate businesses, at the very least, the 17 now facing federal charges allegedly did not.
If you're going to be participating...
Shout out to Calvin for the $5 super chat. He says, so they are all on paid leave. Say more time to go catch a STD. I'm trying to tell you, they is free. They out here in these streets. They might as well participate.
Participating in criminal activities. We don't want you in this profession.
We don't want you in this profession if you're going to fill out for PPP loans and then you're going to get indicted. That's not what we want. Fill out for the PPP loan, get your money, and continue to work without being indicted. Do what you had done wrote down on that paper that you is getting the loan for. Now, this was the biggest problem, and I knew that a whole bunch of people was going to be indicted, locked up, going to jail because, like you all said, it was easy to fill out. It was easy to get that money. People without businesses was getting them PPP loans. People was actually saying that they had a lot of staff that they needed to pay or something, and then come to find out there's basically a self-employed business. You ain't got no damn employees, but you're gonna write down, I got between 2 and 11 employees, and now you need that paper. And then y'all mess around and get the doggone paper, and you buying Benzes and Lamborghinis and shit. All right, man. Boy, y'all so smart. A whole bunch of y'all is so smart. A lot of y'all is redoing your kitchens and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which, listen, if you get any type of money that you ain't supposed to get, if you get any type of illegal money, stop spending illegal money outside if you have not worked that into like what you actually make. Stop doing that right there. A lot of people, they don't even know how to, I want to say wash or clean that paper. You just start spending cash supposed to getting stuff out your bank account. But you typically buy stuff for the house. You do stuff for the house. That way, don't nobody know that you done got this big lump sum of money that you ain't worked for, and now you ain't tipped nobody off. You do not go buy no brand new doggone cars, especially when you do not make this type of money, when you do not have a job. The whole community know that you ain't been working. You don't go buy a brand new car. You go buy a used car. You know what I'm saying? Something used, buy $2,000, $3,000 or something like that. You don't go buy nothing used $20,000, $30,000. Use a new food. You know what I'm saying? So you don't do that right there. You say, Willie, are you telling us how to evade the foe? Listen, us in law enforcement, we like to teach people. But if y'all want us to track y'all down and be chasing you down and y'all be on the run, hell, you make it fun for us. Yep, I got the Cheesecake Factory story. We doing that the other night. Don't need much word. Don't need much worry. Big screen TVs and leather couches. You know. You do stuff for the house. You get like your plumbing fixed, and or let's say you need like your bathroom done or something like that right there. You find somebody like on Facebook, you link up with somebody, and damn it, you can get some stuff done like that right there. You can change like your lights, your chandeliers and stuff. You can get new lawnmowers and weed eaters and stuff like that. You can buy the home gym sets and stuff. You do stuff in the house. You get your children some school clothes and stuff. Come on now. But you go to the store and you pay cash for stuff. You don't jump out here and now you got on a rollie. Come on. Unless it's from like Temu or something like that, then it's all good. It's all gravy. You know what I'm saying? But you don't go and you just copping rollies and Cartier shades and all that dumb stuff. It makes no sense. Yeah. You keep it a secret. Hell, you buy you a nice safe for your home, and then you just keep the money inside the safe, and you just peel off as needed. You may need an oil change. You may need brand new tires or something, and tires is running $800, $1,500 when you take it on around to Tire Kingdom or Pep Boys or something. You pay for that right there in cash. You all gonna have to learn. Stop spending to where you can be tracked anyway. You don't want to make all your purchases that can be tracked. And now you all use your cards and your debit cards everywhere you go. So a computer will recognize this is what you typically do every single month. This is the money that you typically spend every single month. And then when you was under investigation, law enforcement use your bank account on the things that you would typically do. Now, you have been spending $2,000, $3,000 a month. Now, this month, you spend $70,000. Come on, dog. Where you get these $70,000 from? I'm trying to tell y'all something. Shout out to Lancelot for the $1 super chat. I appreciate that right there. I say cash is harder to track. Facts. Shout out to Lancelot again for the $1 super chat. Thank you. I'm just trying to help. A lot of y'all just swipe. Instead, every now and then you need to go to the bank. Snatch out by $3,000, $4,000. It don't mean that you have to spend the $3,000, $4,000 and then stop swiping your card for the rest of that month. I'm trying to tell you, we got to trick the system. Shout out to Lancelot for the $1 super chat again. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it on around here to the end of the midday news on this STD Friday. This STD Friday the 13th, because that's what it is. Ooh, guys, kind of scared. Halloween coming up. Watch out for Jason. Keep your eyes on the prize, you know what I'm saying? Be careful. Listen, players, prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la, and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Thank you. Let me go ahead on and open this thing on up on Rumble. We going around to Rumble. Rumble.com. The Willie Williams Show put the name together like you in holy matrimony, and you'll be able to find the player. I just opened it up for you people, and now you people can go around there and go right on around to Rumble. I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. And for you all who is on YouTube right now, we will be back at 8 o'clock tonight on YouTube and 9 o'clock on Rumble also. Yeah, go raw or go home. Stop playing with it. Y'all, yeah, we out. I'm gone.